this is so much for me because I want to, by the time we have that conversation, I like to know who I'm talking to. Okay. I like to conduct interviews in person. Okay. And then you kind of knowing me a little bit, at least where we've talked, so when we on the phone, it's not, who's this person? Okay. So first question is real simple. What made you decide to do this?
I've always been interested in fasting and that sort of a thing. I've fasted before, but never to this magnitude. I was introduced to fast like raw foods and stuff, but never did it. I've known about it for several years, but never took that big step.
What made you want to even do it at all?
Well, health. Well, because I want to live a healthy life.
People have different reasons.
Yes. No, I definitely want to be healthy and live the best life I can, and also my husband. You know, I want him to be healthy too. So when the ministry introduced this to us, it just wasn't even a doubt in my mind. Then I felt like it was from the Lord, because I've cried out before, because I've gone through the vicious cycle of losing weight, you know, but this time it's not about just losing weight. It's about overall divine health.
I love the conversation I just actually had with the pastor, Robert James, just because I've spoken to so many people about how God and health should not be separate. So it's a beautiful thing to see all of you committed to this, you know, motivating each other, having such beautiful reasons other than I just want to look good, you know. So that's a beautiful thing to hear. Again, we're going to talk about all of those. I want to ask you about the details and the things that were hard, but how do you feel now?
Great.
And did you have any like health issues, things like that have improved, or tell me just about what's better now?
Well, I've had a couple surgeries. One on the neck and the cervical, that was in 2010, and then back surgery in 2000. So I had aches and pains, that sort of thing, and was having problems with my shoulder. Was taking, before I'd taken fish oil and turmeric, you know, because it's natural anti-inflammatory. Anyway, taking that stuff for the shoulder. And then I just stopped. I moved to Atlanta about a year ago. So, you know, everything was just in an uproar. So I stopped the routine and started taking Tylenol and stuff again, to tell you the truth. For it, of course, I went to they had a physical, and the doctor said, well, that's just arthritis. You know, so I was glad to know it wasn't anything, you know, worse than that. But since I'm on the fast, I've always wanted to play tennis. I'm going to do it now.
All right.
Yes.
All right. What I'm looking forward to, honestly, is he and Brother T coming back and doing yoga with you, breathing. The part that I mentioned a little bit about my own health issues and stuff like that. I tell you, I didn't want to get there with another half an hour of stuff, but I literally learned to breathe through pain that doctors say was like 3 times worse than childbirth. And I still have pill bottles on my floor. And
just a crutch.
A crutch, and to be honest, a cover, you know. And I know that for certain things I'm dealing with, you know, we have to take the time and be patient with how that happens, but it's good to see that you see it and you're feeling it and you're having your own progress and at your pace, you know, changing things. So the big thing is that these conversations we're having so that other people who are going through the same stuff can say, maybe I can, you know, when she wanted that biscuit, I wanted one too.
Exactly,
you know?
Right. That's also the fact I love before I like biscuits quite often, you know, especially my mother's biscuits.
Oh my goodness.
Now that would be hard for me. But I would just have to, I guess my mom's 79, and if I go home and Mom prepare that, I can't say I'm not going to eat that. But I can say before I go home, I will fast, and when I leave, I will fast and get rid of it.
I do remember at one point that a longer fast, and then I stopped and I said, okay, it's break time, and I'm gonna have a treat, and I lost so much weight, and I'm good. So most of the time I didn't eat a lot of meat anyway, but I wanted some shrimp. I wanted some shrimp and pasta, and I was gonna get it. I got some bread and everything, and I'm sitting there, and I ate 2 bites. I couldn't finish it, and I was mad. I was mad on the mental side. Doggone it, I want, but it was really a beautiful thing to know it was no longer necessary. So we're going to be talking about some of those things. I think those are some of the things people really need to know about. So I appreciate it. And we're gonna, like I said, when I call, it'll either be very